Hey everyone, welcome to our video series Canal Days, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Muller Bridge connecting Holyoke to South Hadley, Massachusetts. I am your host Carrie, here with my co-host, local historian and founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Comu. As your personal tour guide, Robert will lead you through some of the most iconic sites and their legends of historic significance throughout New England's preeminent and pivotal state of Massachusetts. With his expert insights, every monument and memorial story comes to life. Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website, holyokecanaltour.org, to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series. Also, check out his free in-person public tours he offers throughout Western Mass and the 2025 schedule for these special events. You can also book personalized private tours for groups of all sizes tailored to your interests. To discover all that and much more, remember to log on to Holyoke.
Finally, we're at the Sergeant Joseph E. Muller Bridge on Holyoke side. And it was built in the late 1950s, probably 1958. Sections of it have been rebuilt, and so that's why this concrete section tells you 1987. It's a bridge that crosses the Connecticut River into South Hadley. You get fine views of the Mount Tom mountain range on summer and fall days from here. Sometimes the fog and cloud come in, so it obscures it. But I'm looking at the top of Mount Tom right now with its antenna fields, and then going over the very long mountain range. And on the other side, you can see the shores of the Connecticut River. And then on the right-hand shore in the distance, you see the gatehouse for the Holyoke Canal system. And during the spring and summer, they extend the buoys across. Those buoys are about 10 feet tall, each one up out of the water. And then you can see beyond that, about 200 more feet, is the Holyoke Dam. So you're seeing it from the upstream side. Beyond there is a Vietnam Veteran Bridge, which crosses through the same two communities, Holyoke to South Hadley. That used to be the county bridge in the 1870s, and it kept that name up to 1981 when they put the Vietnam Veteran Bridge in between those two communities. The only Vietnam Veteran Bridge in Massachusetts. And then on the South Hadley side, you see the apron for the flood walls. And then you see two gatehouses made out of brick over there. Those gatehouses used to, one on the left, used to let in the navigational boats. The one on the right allowed in the power canal water. Fed 3 different mills were on that side. So nothing compared to the Holyoke side, which fed up to 80 mills on the canal system. So quite a view we got here, but of the two bridges, I would choose the view for the Vietnam Veteran Bridge more. On the South side, you can see homes there. The edge of the water is owned by Holyoke in case that they ever have to repair the dam or the canals. The water is very calm here because it's held back by the Holyoke Canal. On this side, you can see that there's marshland. There's much more marshland in a cove on the other side. That cove is very big. It was artificially made to hold logs when they came down the Connecticut River. They'd bring them in here in this big cove and then bring them up into the athletic fields that are now Mitchell Field and Navy Field. Now, on a really clear day in the winter and early spring, you can actually see the Mount Holyoke range in the distance, but all the trees now are in the way, so you can't quite see it. And the water stays very calm all the way up to Sunderland. So about 30 miles upstream is very, very calm water. When it hits the shells in the northern part of Northampton, it gets wider and shallower. And finally, you don't feel the effect of the dam anymore when you're in Sunderland. So this bridge was built to hold traffic. They made it very strong and wide because Westover traffic would have to come through it during an emergency. There's a big road here on the South Hadley side, but a smaller one on the Holyoke side. Going this way, you can see all the traffic, but you can also see that there's off ramps in this direction, leading into towards the right, Lincoln Street, and towards the left, you have to go around the road and feeds into like Beach and then towards High and Maple. Alright, so it's a very busy bridge compared to the other bridges in Holyoke. And it has its own page, and make sure you check that out. So thank you for coming along.